eggs of various sizes, facehuggers of various sizes. So, what's next?
Well, the Xenomorph, of course. So the final stage of the alien's life cycle is the horrific and deadly Xenomorph. As you'd expect, all parts of it are in black, and it's all made up of common pieces, making it easier to source than the tan crab for the facehugger suggested by McCluck.
You're still hung up about that? Come on, Captain. As chief engineer, it's my duty to come up with new ideas.
Nah, it's fine. I'm certainly over it. Anyway, this time we've done something a little different. Mouse, McCluck and I have come up with different versions of the creature, starting with the same premise and expanding upon that. Okay, ready? Let's do this! You do the honors, Mouse.
Cool, thank you, Captain. Well, I'm going to start with this T-shaped piece. It's been super useful when the Captain created his robots, and I thought I'd use it here as the linchpin for my Xenomorph. So far, so good. A 1x1 circular hollow plate is used to make it possible to attach other bricks to it, like the famous headlamp piece, whose recessed hole will be perfect to connect the Xenomorph tail to. But first, let's keep building the body with 2 1x1 bricks with studs on either side.
Well, that's gonna make him pretty tall.
But there's a gaping square hole at the front. What's that for?
Oh, nothing. That needs to be plugged with something like a regular old 1x1 round plate.
What? Like some kind of belly button?
Yes, why not? Now, these creatures have spike-like appendages coming out of their bodies, which is why I got these bricks with studs on either side for the torso. Just get 4 round plates with a bar and attach them to each one of them. For the arms, I thought I'd start with those old robot arms which have been in production since 1985, and attach a bar holder with a handle to them and a mechanical claw piece to make the hands. Now, we need a few more of those pieces as they're essential to the tail's creation. Stick a mechanical claw piece inside the headlamp's hole.
That's not something you hear every day.
Then connect a bar holder with handle to it and repeat the process 3 more times. To finish off the tail, you need a claw piece.
Why does it say you need 3 of those, though?
You'll find out soon enough. Let's go back to that T-shaped piece and attach 2 bar holders with clips to it on either side. Then you attach a mechanical claw piece to each of them, a bar holder with handle to that, and finally, those remaining claw pieces for the feet. Interesting.
Now we move on to the head.
We'll start by attaching the second 1x1 plate to the top of the torso, then a 1x4 plate on top of that, followed by a 1x1 plate under it, and 2 inverted 2x1 curved slopes, one at the back and one at the front. At the front, there's a space to put a special 1x1 plate with clip to represent the Xenomorph's secondary jaw. Then we fill in the head with a 1x3 plate and another 1x1 plate, and to finish it all off, we put a 2x1 curved slope brick at the front, and a 1x1 tile at the very top, and a 4x1 curved slope brick at the back. And there you have it, a Xenomorph.
Something wrong, McCluck?
Well, don't you think 3 1x1 bricks on top of each other for the torso makes a creature that's a little too tall?
Well, these monsters can be pretty tall.
And what about the belly button?
We should call that version Belly Button.
Okay, I agree that's a bit of an issue, but how could you connect the tail otherwise?
A plate with clip would do better, I think.
Okay, what changes would you make, McCluck?
So, I would also start with a T-piece followed by a hollow 1x1 round piece on top of it. It's a great start for this type of design.
So far, so good.
But instead of a headlight brick, I'd use the modified plate with the horizontal clip. I'd keep the rest of the body the same, with those 1x1 bricks with studs on 2 sides, the round plate with the bar for the dorsal spike, the round plate at the top for the neck articulation, the robot arms, bar holders with handle, and the mechanical claws for the hands. All that remains the same.
So right now, all you've changed is the headlamp piece.
I've gotten rid of the belly button. To me, that's already a big deal.
What's wrong with belly buttons?
Nothing. I just think they look silly on the Xenomorph, that's all. Now, the tail can simply click into place with a bar holder with handle, and yes, it's pretty much the same as yours, all the way down to the tailpiece, which I only need 1 off.
1? What about the feet?
I'll get to that, but first I'd like to make the head 1 stud shorter. The principle is the same as yours. I start with a 1x3 plate instead of a 1x4 one, followed by a 1x1 plate on the underside, as before, and 1 inverted curve piece at the back.
Only 1? What about the one for the front?
I don't need that in my version. Mine just has a closed mouth represented by a 1x1 plate. To be frank, I didn't like your protruding jaw idea. The rest is the same, with a 1x2 curved brick at the front and a large 1x4 curved brick at the back. Don't you think the small head makes the xenomorph look a little younger, though?
And what about the legs?
I'm getting to that. I start by attaching a mechanical claw to the T-piece, followed by a bar holder with clip and a round 1x1 plate with a handle at the back, and repeat the process for the other leg.
Come on, he looks like he's wearing shoes with those.
That cements the younger feel. Give him a backpack and he's ready to go to school. Think we should call him Junior. Well, I disagree. The claws for feet are fine, I guess, but you can really only balance the whole model thanks to the tail. Mine can literally stand on his own 2 feet.
The shorter head, body, and legs really do make him look like an adolescent. Junior it is, Mouse. Thanks for your input, McCluck.
You think you can do better?
I have a few ideas. I'll start the same as you two, with the T-piece and the hollow 1x1 round plate on top of it.
Wow, 4 of those? Is that right?
Yes, it is. I've a few alterations up my sleeve. Now, I really like the idea to connect the tail to the body, McCluck, but I think we can do better.
Oh, really?
Come on, I know LEGO are blocky by design, but we should try and use round pieces wherever we can. And for that connection, we most certainly can. The same piece you use for your feet, in fact. A round 1x1 piece with a handle at the back.
Only one of those, though. What are you going to use for the feet?
All in good time. Now, the first connection for the tail would be a bar holder with clip connected to a mechanical claw piece. And we go all the way down, alternating between mechanical claw piece and bar holder with handles, finishing off with a claw piece.
Oh, so no real change then.
Actually, I thought the tail looks a little bare like that. Why not slot in a hollow 1x1 round plate to the mechanical pieces? I think it gives the tail a more bony look, don't you?
It's cool how a tiny change can make such a big difference.
Now the body is the same, with those 2 1x1 bricks with 2 stars on the side, connected to the round plates with bar, the robot arms for the shoulders, hooked up to the bar holders with handle, and the mechanical claws for the hands. It's all the same, but when it comes to the head, I didn't like the shorter head McCluck came up with.
Everyone's a critic.
Instead, I thought I'd go longer, even longer than yours, Mouse. The process will again be pretty much the same, starting with the 1x1 round plate for the neck, connected to a 1x3 plate, attached to a 1x2 plate underneath, with another at the back to extend the length of the head. I put a 1x4 plate on top to secure the lot, and a final 1x2 plate on top of that. I thought I'd keep Mouse's idea of the inverted 1x2 pieces at the back and the one at the front for the jaw. The curved 1x4 brick is used at the back as always.
Hard to see how you could improve upon that.
Indeed.
But for the mouth, I thought I'd take a different route. Instead of Mouse's extra jaw or McCluck's no jaw at all, why not have a transparent 1x1 round plate like it's baring its teeth? And the 1x2 curved brick on top of that, and a 1x2 tile to finish off the look. And that part's done.
I have to admit, I quite like the mouth of this one.
It is pretty good, I agree, and menacing too.
Thanks, guys. Now, to finish it off, let's look at the legs. Mechanical claws hook up to the hip, followed by bar holders with handles, which are connected to bar holders with clips, and to finish them off, Wolverine's claws in black for the feet.
Wow, that's certainly different.
It's a great finish, Captain. Think we'll call that version claws. But can the creature stand on those claws? Feet?
Like yours, with the help of the tail. Absolutely.
Just shows how varied LEGO can be, and how small changes can make big differences.
So we have 3 xenomorphs at minifig scale. Would you choose Betty Button, Junior, Claw, or maybe mix and match their features to create a new version? Or have you already come up with a better idea for your very own concept?
We'd love to hear what it is.
So that's it? We've gone through the whole xenomorph life cycle?
That's it, Gigi. We've showcased various types of eggs, a couple of face huggers.
Well, 1 face hugger and a body hugger.
And 3 different xenomorphs. And just in time for the latest movie in the franchise.
It better be a good one.
So, what are your thoughts on what we've created over the last few weeks? Let us know in the comments. What are you doing, Gigi?
Just cooking some eggs.
And where did you get those eggs?
Oh, a little planet called LV426.